Hey guys, the Portland Retro Gaming Expo arcade is huge this year. Got a lot of cool stuff, got some great pinballs and arcades. Let's take a look. Most people are more familiar with the 2600 version, but there's Yar's Revenge. Gotta have Street Fighter 2, of course. Eugene Jarvis signed this Defender's machine, pretty awesome. The creator of Defender, the designer. Bubble Bobble, awesome. Of course, you gotta have Donkey Kong. Man, just some of the all-time classics here on this row. Got some rare stuff at this arcade as well. Pingo, one of my favorites, of course, a great maze game. Gorf, I first played that at Treasure City back in the day, grocery store near where I lived. It was in the lobby back in the day when video games were everywhere. Place Choice cabinet is always nice to see. Tutankhamun, one of my favorites on the ColecoVision. Arcade version, quite a bit different actually, but I love both of them. I've always been very impressed with the Mappy arcade cabinet, just the interesting design and really colorful art. Zookeeper, there's a favorite. Black Widow, I love that. I played that on the PlayStation with the twin sticks. Major Havoc's pretty hard one to find from Atari. Great stuff, guys, all around. Ready, fight. Time Pilot, oh man, I love that. I play that a lot on my PlayStation. Works great with the analog stick. Afterburner, that was really exciting when it first came out. And man, everybody loves the 4-player X-Men. 6-player actually for this one. A lot of you Genesis fans love you some Golden Axe. Another Pingo. I played the heck out of Kickman on the Commodore 64 because that wasn't available on the 2600 or ColecoVision or any of the consoles, but C64 had a pretty decent port of it. Speed Buggy, there's one you don't see every day from Data East. My wife's favorite arcade game, I must say, Centipede. More Zaxxon. More all-time classics. Dragon's Lair. Gotta love that. Phoenix. There was a Phoenix cabinet near the arcade, or near the convenience store near my junior high. Xenophobe, that's an interesting one. Played that a lot on the NES. Another Centipede. And we got a lot of pinball at this show as well. Houdini, that's a kind of an interesting machine that came out a few years ago. Got a lot of great pinballs here, including some older stuff and newer stuff. Always glad to see Monster Bash, my favorite pinball machine. And these machines, like Black Knight, remind me of the height of my pinball fever back in the late 70s and early 80s. Metallica stuck right in here between some older machines. Stern has a massive setup here with a bunch of X-Men, their new machine. Got a big row of them here. Got a chance to play that. It's a lot of fun. It's not my favorite Stern, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. And they've also got John Wick. That's another of their recent machines here. It's pretty fun. Only saw the first half of the first movie, but I need to finish it. And of course, Jaws. Great setup for Stern. Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. I used to watch that show early in the morning before school. Scramble, one of my favorite shmups. Star Castle, man, that was an early favorite for me for sure, back at Malibu Grand Prix back in the day. And who doesn't love Tron? Yeah, just a really nice arcade setup here at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2024. They've even got some candy cabs over here and some interactive stuff like this little boxing game. Not a bad setup, not a bad little setup. Another great beat 'em up, The Simpsons. Video pinball, that's kind of a fun one. Another Centipede. Frogger, my brother's favorite game when we were growing up. Some more candy cabs here. Wow, this is a rare one. Space Encounters. Really, really cool. Looks ahead of its time. Looks like a little Star Wars influence to it there, you can see. Got a bunch of modern machines this year. These massive games and some air hockey action. Pretty cool. And I love this Pac-Man Battle Royale. That's a great 4-player game. Tons of fun. Even got some claw machines this year. Pretty cray. Captain America and the Avengers is kind of mindless, but I love it. It's a fun game. Asteroids. Grew up playing that one for sure. Carnival. Delph Meek, my good buddy's not favorite game. You guys that watch my channel a lot will get the joke there. I love it. There's a great ColecoVision port. Cool to see Clacks. Nice little puzzler inspired by Tetris. I love the Pac-Mania marquee. Very cool. Fun game too. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That's a great game. Another Centipede. Another Donkey Kong. Ooh, Congo Bongo in action. That's a fun one. Played that one quite a bit on the ColecoVision. And that was missing one of the screens from the arcade version. Ground Control Classic Arcade is a big reason there is an arcade at Portland. The Expo here. Let's go around and see these older pinball machines. Airborne Avenger, Middle Earth. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh, I love the art on this one. Space Riders. That looks badass. Incredible. And we got Food Fight. That's his favorite on the 7800. Really good port for that console. Wizard of War is great, of course. Excellent 2-player action. Got a jukebox. Got some Crazy Climber. First game where climbing was the main gameplay aspect. All around a great arcade at the old Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Well, there you go, guys. Let me know what you thought of the Portland Retro Gaming Expo arcade. Did you go to the show? Did you have friends go to the show? Did you see any particular machines that stood out? What's your favorite machine you saw in this video? Thanks for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We'll talk to you in another video.